Birthday cake.
Birthday cake,
Birthday
birthday cake,
cake.
birthday cake,
Birthday
birthday cake,
cake.
birthday cake,
Birthday
birthday
cake.
cake, Would you shut up already? I genuinely have no idea how any of these things appeared here. I just remember one day that somebody said something to me. Something about making a birthday cake. Now you might be asking yourself, whose birthday would you possibly be making a birthday cake for? Well, I can tell you right now that it was not for me. It was not my birthday, because my birthday is not March 30th. I had to make the birthday for March 30th, because the cake is for Félix Guattari, the French psychoanalyst and philosopher who was born on March 30th, 1930. Somehow in early translations in English, it was listed as April 30th, but I can confirm and attest that it is certainly March 30th. And it's very important that it's March 30th, because March 30th holds a lot of significance. You know, if you were born on March 30th, 1930, that's 3 threes, right in a cycle. 3 threes. The first part of creating my cake was actually creating these little chocolate parts. I made parts that were made out of dark chocolate as well as white chocolate, but to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've melted chocolates before, but the white chocolates had a different kind of consistency than the black chocolates did, and as a result I ended up burning about half of my chocolates for the white chocolates, but I still got a nice sizable amount. After I melted the chocolates, I would spread them out on a sheet and then let them freeze so that I could crumple them up into little pieces.
You stupid moron, you wasted all of that chocolate!
Oh, that looks disgusting. I would never eat that. That's not a good birthday cake. In fact, I would say that's a horrible birthday cake.
Look, listen, I get it. He just made a mistake. I mean, he made it right in the end, and he only lost a little bit of the sugar. It's really not that big of a deal.
Oh, well, I think he should do a better job anyways. I mean, he said that he was making a birthday cake for someone that he held dear. Maybe he should take it a little bit more seriously.
Oh, shut up, everybody! You let me concentrate!
How do you miss someone that you never knew? Félix Guattari died right before I was born. He died at the end of August of 1992 of a very sudden heart attack that took the world around him away. So suddenly. Suddenly the world was silent. How do I miss someone that I've never met? Someone who feels so close and yet a million miles away. I was born on March 23rd, 1993. 3 threes. Every time I had to call the psychiatrist, the receptionist would tell me in a cheeky voice about, "Oh, that's a lot of threes. Yeah, you're telling me. I gotta listen to that every single time I call you." The next step was preparing the frosting. I just got some frosting from the store, but I added some butter into it to make it a bit more rich flavored, as well as adding food coloring. I decided to go with the colors green and purple because they were the highest contrast colors and I wanted to use purple, but I didn't think consciously about how they were Joker colors. Whoops. After I had produced all the different colors of chocolates, I split them all up and I put them in this little container so that way that they could freeze up and be used for later on the cake. I also put the frosting in the fridge. But to be honest, I don't really remember anything else for a while. Things just kind of drifted off and happened.
Oh, stop lying to yourself. You know what happened. I was there. I saw you. You just don't believe in anything anymore. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, according to my calculations, I think that somebody might actually know about the fact that I'm making this cake, and I really don't want them to know, because I don't need them to know about this. I just need them to know that I'm making something for my favorite philosopher for my YouTube channel. I really don't need them to know anything else. Why do they need to know anything else? All these things are racing past me. What's going on? What am I doing here? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be working on the cake. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. I hope I didn't fuck up the cake. Oh, God, I don't want to fuck up the cake. I don't want to have to do it all over again. Don't worry, it's alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm sure it will be fine. Take it easy. What? I'm not supposed to be here. Everything changed when I found out about him, because it was strange, you know. For everything that felt so novel and new, everything yet felt so familiar. I found out about him almost 5 years after my twin sister died. By that point, a void had been carved into my soul, and perhaps something left behind was waiting. Maybe this is why the things appeared on my counter. Maybe why they came to me through my own hands. Because it has to be done. It has to be done. Repetition. I now had to crack the eggs into the bowl. I had to crack the egg into the bowl. I had to crack the egg into the bowl. I had to crack the egg into the bowl. I had to crack the egg into the... Stop! You're stuck again. Focus on the cake. Focus. How did you get out of the TV? I beat the eggs and I poured them into the bowl, and I created the cake mix. I was getting impatient. I wanted things to be complete. I needed to finish the cake. Sometimes it feels like things are out of control. The cake. I'm working on the cake. I'm working on it, and yet it's collapsing under its own weight. Everything's falling apart. I don't even know if it's going to come together. Everything is falling apart, and I don't know what to do. Just see how it ends up. I'm sure it will be great. I have to do more frosting. I have to do more frosting. I have to do more chocolate. I have to do more chocolate. I have to do more candles. I have to do more candles. How many goddamn fucking candles? And like that, I finished the cake. And that's when I realized he wasn't gonna be able to enjoy it with me, was he?